Welcome back everyone, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is War of the Human Tanks. Alright, I went ahead and did the, this place I can't pronounce a few times and got some supplies. Do note that if you lose any tanks during those battles, you have to, remake them and stuff, so you can lose supplies if you happen to do poorly enough. But so far the only things I've been losing are assaults, which are pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and show off what we've got. We now have, let's see, the next rank of the support cannon, known as the Mogami. The only difference is it has one additional range in shooting, which is kind of nice. And then we've also got the upgraded assault tank, which is Oba. Costs only a little bit more. Compared to the Kana and the Mogami, there's a huge crate cost to buy them. So if you lose a Mogami, that's a pretty hefty loss this early in the game. The Obas, on the other hand, only cost 350, and they get it. The only difference between them and the Asahi are their speed is 3, which means they pretty much go first. And then the upgraded Scout, which has an additional sight range, which means it can actually see 2 spaces around it instead of just 1. And it has a scouting range of 3, which is rather useful. A few things to also note in our modules, which I can't... there it is. These modules that we've gotten so far are single use. Extended radar, what it does is it adds another option to your scout, known as extended radar, which will pretty much reveal all the hexes around it out to like 4 spaces away, which is pretty awesome. I wouldn't mind selling. I might sell this just so I can get to 7,500 crates. You can sell your tanks and your modules for half the cost, I believe. So yeah, make use of that, I guess. Anyway. Enough rambling, let's go ahead and continue. Oh, one other thing I did is I have started development on Scouting Range +1, which can be used for commands and scouts. It cost 5,000 to start the developing of it. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the next episode. Yeah, none of that. Alright. Episode 3, attack the armor tank, the armor train. The recapture of the Okuwahara battery and the triumph over the Imperial Capital Conquering Regiment at Yumishirogahara. Those golden achievements have distinguished Shotaro's Corps, the Imperial 4th Armored Corps, a miraculous human tank unit under control of the headquarters. Nearly a month has now passed since those successes of his. Second Lieutenant Shoko, are you around? Oh, it's Saito. What's up? Is lunch ready? No, it isn't lunchtime yet. My stomach says it is. This place down in the basement, this is our tank hangar, right? It is. Have you ever been down here before? Twice now, right before we were deployed to Yumishirogahara, and back when I walked around to get a feel for the base layout. Haha, there's nothing but human tanks here, but I hope you'll enjoy your stay. Second Lieutenant, what should I do with these supplies, ma'am? Yes? Ma'am, I apologize, I meant Second Lieutenant Shoko. Righty. Saito is also a Second Lieutenant. Also, move those to Machine 3, will you? Roger that. You can just say so if you are busy. I'm taking my leave. Before that, can I ask you what brought you down here? Checking the hangar was one of my purposes, and the other is, have you seen the lieutenant? Big bro? Since late last night, he has been... I'm back. I have returned. Speak of the devil. Welcome back, big bro. I'm so exhausted that I could die. Christ, it really was tiring. Welcome back, Lieutenant. It was hell back there, sir. Lieutenant, you look very tired. I really am, Saito. I really am. Have you been doing some kind of training with her? Eh? I can't move anymore, sir. Human tanks are designed to be far superior to us humans in physical performance. What kind of training would make her this tired? Oh, big bro, you got the first press edition bonus item. Holy smokes, you even got Trapon Quest. Getting 2 games in one go. That's my amazing big bro. Captain was most amazing, ma'am. I joined the same game's line thrice to get different bonus items, but he went to that hell 4 times. Could you guys shut up for a moment? You've been at a game shop buying games ever since yesterday night. Ugh. And you even took a human tank there, ignoring the fact that it is army property. Well, you know, having more people makes it easier to buy a lot of... I'm so sorry. You're not forgiven. Oh, sounds like we've got a visitor. Coming. Who is it? Oh, it's a human tank. I have a message for Lieutenant Daihone, ma'am. Maybe it's from the headquarters. You must be tired. Come on in. Big bro, you've got a message. Wait, what are you doing? He is being hung from the ceiling. I'm trying to make him understand the inappropriateness of his actions with his body since his brain is beyond salvation. Whoa, he's been bound by his ankles. I've never witnessed such a beautiful way to hang someone before. And I've never heard of a staff officer who would hang their boss like this. So, a Herald tank has come. Is that a commission from the headquarters? You're completely ignoring me. Well, it's directed to the lieutenant. Might I read it to you all? Go ahead. Sure, just read aloud. Ahem. This is written order to the Imperial 4th Armor Corps. Conquer the Castle Matsumoto connecting line. The Castle Matsumoto connecting line? The Royal Regiment is currently stationed in the castle. I take it we are supposed to break their supply route. They are shipping goods to the castle by rail. The target is the freight train. I see, so the plan is for us to disrupt those supplies so that the regiment grows impatient enough to leave the castle they're holed up in. Big bro, you don't sound very authoritative when hanging upside down. We have acknowledged the operation. We're sortying immediately. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Excuse me. Damn it, everybody get down! Ugh. The Herald tank just exploded. That was so cool, just like an old spy movie. I could see the appeal, but they really didn't need to use a human tank to do it. Alright then, it's time to prepare for the operation. Hashiko, give marching orders to the platoon. I have to say, if I see any human tank wearing black, I'm just gonna run away, because they seem to explode. Roger that. Excuse me, would you undo the rope and let me down, please? Rejected. We're here, big bro. It was much easier to get here than expected. That's nice. Alright, why don't you untie the rope now? Do you promise not to do anything deviant ever again? I will give it my best effort. There you go, I undid the rope. Phew, who would have thought that I would come all the way here strung in the air? Big bro, what are we gonna do? Are we just taking down the tracks? What do you think, Saito? You are asking for my opinion? You are my staff officer, aren't you? What's bothering me the most is the enemy's railway security. Since our troops gain entry so easily, I can't help suspecting that there must be some reason for it. What kind of reason would that be? The Royal Army must possess something that keeps the railway secure even without a tight guard. But the railway itself has been deserted for a long time, so I'd say it has to be the train that has something... I get it, it's an armored train. The enemy army is using an armored train to carry supplies. That sounds likely, and it leaves us only one thing to do. Here it comes. Attention everyone, the target is the kingdom's armored train. Destroy the train. Shoko, you good to go? Anytime. 4th Armored Corps, move out. Learn the abilities of the enemy unit. The enemy unit is fighting under the same conditions as Shotaro. Once you've discovered an enemy tank, click on it and check its sight range. You can figure out whether it's already discovered any of your tanks. Interesting. Good to know. Alright, you can access additional options from the top menu. Hover over the top screen in full screen mode to access it. Well, I'm not in full screen mode, so no worries. The modules available. Alright. Awesome. My scouting range +1 are now available. They cost 2,000 crates each though. The good news is they're just an equipable item. They're not a one-use type thing, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that if my tank dies while equipped with a module, it destroys that module. So, equipping something like this will make a tank a lot more valuable. Alright, maximum units is 12 for this one. 12, holy cow. I was not prepared for that. Well then, let's go ahead and place some of you guys then. Alright, looks like our target's the little trains here. Alright, let's go ahead and assemble some tanks, because we're going to need some. Let's get a few more OBAs. Put them on the front line like this. And then let's go ahead and we'll assemble in another Kana. And then the rest will just have to be OBAs, looks like. Actually, I can't even afford the full. Well, I could get a Pochi, I guess. All right, I'll get a Pochi, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and deploy. Pochi there. Pochis can actually scout, so might as well make use of it. Alright. One scout, one barrage. I need to deploy one more unit. There we go. Well, let's do this.
頑張ってください。3、2、1、状況開始。やっちゃえー。
Annihilate the enemy tanks, blah blah blah. The armor train is so huge that you have to destroy all of its parts to defeat it. Barrage it with battery and assault tanks. Okay, I probably should have read that sooner. Anyway, what we're gonna do is move on up, and then we're gonna recon. I kind of just guessed to see if there was something there. There. Alright, took out another one. Recon. Nothing there. Got another one. Alright. Yay for guessing. Now I'm dominating. Someone just fired up there. there. Alright, we need to start. Well, I can fire there if I need to.
発射なの
Nothing there.
くらえ
Nothing there.
そこだ
Nothing there. Can't recon. Alright, stand by for you. Nothing there.
発射なの
Nothing there. Someone fired there. Nothing for recon. Nothing there. Oh! I just hit something there. Oh, hello, that's a tank. So I have to hit multiple spots in order to take it out. Ow. Okay, where was that came from? Nothing to recon, stand by. Make sure this is clear. Ow. Okay, so there's the soldier. Let's take out the soldier. Guys, do not move very far. least recon you. Okay, they moved up. And that's an AoE. No surprise there. Whoa. Someone's still around, it looks like. Ah. You, go away. Okay, they moved up. Okay, your attack range is there. Come on, come on, come on. Got it. Alright. Gotcha. And give me one moment, because apparently my, Hey, result, massive victory. Neat. Give me one moment, I didn't realize my window was in the way. Okay, never mind, it wasn't in the way at all. Okay. So yeah. When you fight against big things like tanks and stuff like, well, actual tanks, not, you know, human tanks, you have to destroy every part of it in order to kill it, which makes them very, very durable. We suffer some hefty losses. 4 assaults and a shock. But we got 10,000 supply from that. Not bad at all. Pushu! What the heck was that tank? It was an armored train model human tank. For the kingdom to throw even such a thing into this war. That thing is sort of outside Choco's human tank aesthetics. Your aesthetics, huh? Because tinkering with the human tanks is her hobby. Anyway, have we accomplished the mission? Now that the armored train is down, the regiment in the castle will have a hard time receiving supplies. And if an Imperial force occupies this area, their siege will be complete. Let's go home then and play that game I got. Let Choco join you. Let Choco join you, Brickborough. I won't lose. It appears that the hanging wasn't educative enough. Castle Matsumoto. Though originally built by the Empire for the purpose of conquering the kingdom, is now one of the opponent's strongholds. Currently stationed there is the Ikura regiment on the special mission to overtake the Empire. Their captain Kurara Ikura is growing impatient. Still no word? My apologies. Since we're not getting it, we'll just sortie. We are not allowed, ma'am. We definitely need permission from the capital before we advance to the Empire. They haven't they haven't contacted us for one whole month. What in heaven's name are they doing back there? During the last few years, we forgot that what defeat tastes like. They must be upset by the sudden appearance of the General from Hell. Megumin... What? That rumor from the General, about the General from Hell, isn't it total hogwash? Definitely not, ma'am. But you're always jumping to conclusions. Ugh. Either way, if I return to the capital without achieving anything, I'll be too ashamed to face my brother. Colonel Kurara. Colonel! What's the fuss about? I'm appreciating these fine antiques. Be quiet. But, what happened? The Toro Railway gun has fallen. What? Ma'am, without the armored train, we have no way left to get supplies from the capital. 10% of the entire state coffers were poured into developing that train. Are you certain it has fallen? Who did it? Tell me the name of the enemy commander. Ma'am, it's a man named Shitoro Daihone. His corps were also involved in the battles for the Okuwahara Battery and the Yumashiro Gahara. Is that intel solid? Yes, ma'am. It came from one of our scout tanks. Shotara Daihane. That man must be Colonel Kurara. The supply line has been cut. No contact from the capital. The enemy army has taken the initiative while ours lags behind. You say we still cannot fight. It's too dangerous, ma'am. The enemy is probably right outside the walls. Now is not the time for us to move. We'd better prepare for a siege. I can't believe it. Taking over the Imperial capital should have been a walk in the park. How could things turn out like this? I understand how you feel, ma'am. Shitara Daihone! I will definitely make you eat dirt. Huh. Dirt's not that tasty. Lieutenant General Toyo Noshima. Yes? Who's that? Never heard of him. Mr. Toyo Noshima has been recently promoted to Lieutenant General, and great things are expected of him. Wow, Lieutenant General. And that guy's in charge of conquering the Matsumoto Castle? Did you just call him that guy? You must address him as His Excellency or General. Do you wish to be court-martialed? Speaking of Lieutenant Generals, you used to be one as well, big bro. That was ages ago, though. What? Is that true? Oh, you didn't know that? That is news to me. It's the first I hear of this. Why did you not tell me about it earlier? Well, I assume you would have read something about it before joining us. Big bro, you see, was playing quite an important role back then. People were calling him the General from Hell. Ha ha ha. General from Hell? Exactly. Isn't that amazing? Gosh, she just laughed through her nose. She totally doesn't believe it. It's the General from Hell that we are talking about, you know. He's a legendary general who now only lives in urban legends. Oh, so I'm an urban legend now, huh? To even compare you two is beyond absurd. Big Bro is totally amazing. He can tell voice actors apart just by hearing their voices once. Joko, I don't think that really counts for anything. Eh? Why not? Just the other day you correctly guessed the voice actor of Villager A. Still doesn't. Yay, more achievements. And we'll skip that. Alright, check invasion routes. From route in the system screen, you can check the map to see the campaign's progression. It can help you remember where you were after our break. You must have assembled a newly developed tank or module before you can develop an even more advanced version of it. Noted. Develop and assembled modules. Equip modules on your tanks to enhance them. Start the game with some modules you can use. Click on the tank's free module slot under its portrait to equip one. Free, huh? Okay. Stock on supplies from free battles. Access free battles mode from the intermission menu when you are low on supplies. Free battles allow you to hone your skills and gather more supplies. Losing a battle does not always mean a game over. It can even open new paths in the story. Try the battle again in New Game Plus for different results. Ooh, a New Game Plus.
注意、指示をどうぞ。
Autosave graded. Develop tanks. Alright, I can create an armor tank. Armed with 2 rifles, covers a wider target area. And we can also start working on a better scout, which I always like. Let's go ahead and start developing that. Let's go ahead and start developing our scout, because the scouts are cool. Tanks. What else can we get? Alright, and if I want to, I can go and do Matsumoto Castle Railway, which I might consider just to unlock the new tanks I got. Let's go ahead and assemble some modules. We can go ahead and get ourselves a +1 scouting range, so I'll go ahead and get one of those. And I will see about getting some more supplies, because right now we don't have very many tanks at the moment. Alright, I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was War of the Human Tanks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.